Hey, Liam, are you there? I just wanted to have a little chat with you. You do know that I'm going to be getting married soon, right? It's just that my brother said that you had heard I was getting married and were even thinking about going to the wedding. Is that really true? Are you wanting to come to my wedding?
Oh, hello, Irene. It's been a while since you and I have last spoken, hasn't it? Well, first of all, I just wanted to say that I'm excited for your wedding, and congratulations on the engagement. Cameron has told me all about it. As far as going, well, of course I was going to go to your wedding. Cam and I are both so excited for it.
Ah, I see. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that I was afraid of. Liam, you know that you only have a GED and, well, I'm going to be marrying someone from Europe who comes from a rather prestigious background. So I hope that you can see why having to explain that someone like you is also part of the family will be... Well, you can understand how bad it would make me look, right?
Hold on a second. I'm a little confused right now. Are you saying that you have a problem with me coming to your wedding because of my education level? I don't even know why that would even really need to come up at all. I mean, couldn't you just introduce me as your brother's partner and be done with it? Or am I to understand that you really just don't want me at your wedding that badly?
But I am right about this. The fact of the matter is that you couldn't even finish high school and you had to go back to get your little certificate. You know, most normal people don't have any problems getting through high school. It's a pretty basic thing. I honestly don't even understand how you've survived for this long with a brain like yours. But anyways, this is exactly the kind of embarrassing thing that I'm worried about happening if you do show up at my wedding.
Again, I really don't know why would ever actually have to bring that up if it bothered you that much. Besides, I told you that I don't have a GED and that it's just that I didn't finish my schooling here. But I'm sure that I've explained to you that I have at least the equivalent of a college degree. But more than that, I don't really think that that's the main problem here. I mean, why do you feel the need to put someone down for something like this anyways? I think that maybe you should just forget about all of this and just have a normal wedding with none of this scheming.
You would say something like that, you complete failure. I have no idea just what my brother was thinking, marrying a loser like you. If he had come to me to ask about it, I would have told him no right away. I would have stopped the whole thing. But now, because you two are married, I'll have to introduce you as my brother-in-law. It's so humiliating. You're just a huge embarrassment.
I'm worrying, Irene, but I really don't know where any of this is coming from at all. I mean, I think that we might be having some kind of misunderstanding between the two of us. But anyways, Cam and I are still planning on being there for your wedding. Unless you're saying that you really don't want us to be there, because if that's the case, then I just won't go where I'm not wanted. I mean, it seems like you have the biggest problem with me being there for some reason. So if it's really that big of a deal, I just won't go.
Wait a second, are you serious? You're really saying that you don't want to come to my wedding? What is the matter with you? You're my brother-in-law, and now you're telling me that you don't even want to show up at my wedding? I really have to say that I'm shocked that you could even say something like that. Are you trying to make my older brother look bad? And here I thought that you actually cared about Cameron.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I'm still really confused about what's going on here. Can you please just tell me what it is you'd like me to do? Because it sounds like you don't want me to be at your wedding. But now you're making it sound like I have to be at your wedding as well. So which do you want?
Oh man, what was I thinking, trying to make someone like you figure this all out on their own? I should have known that you'd be too stupid to figure this out. You are going to be at my wedding, and you are going to come as my brother's partner. It may be a little embarrassing at first, but I'm going to make sure that you understand the shame that should come with not finishing school like you did.
Again, you're just insulting me because you seem to think that I'm something that I'm not, and I really don't appreciate that. In fact, I'm proud of all that I've been able to accomplish. I really don't understand why you have to be like this towards me. I wish that we could just get along.
You expect me to get along with you when you haven't even been to college? Not only have I been to college, but I've even graduated. So there. I just don't get how you think I'd be able to lower myself down to your level to try and get along. But I guess it makes sense that you just wouldn't understand how the world really works.
You really think that you need school to tell you how the world works? I mean, school does a lot of things, of course, but it's not the be-all, end-all. Look, the point is that I'm really happy that you're getting married, and Cam and I would really like to attend your wedding if that's what you really want. But I would really appreciate it if you and I could try to get along. I don't want this thing to turn into some big thing, okay?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'll be sure not to tell my fiancé that you haven't even really graduated high school. After all, it would be so embarrassing if he knew.
Oh, by the way, you do speak a bit of German, right? I just remember you telling Cam that your fiancé was from Germany, right?
And just why would someone like you want to know something like that, huh? Are you just jealous that you've never even had the chance to get with someone like my Hans? But yes, to answer your question, my German is quite good, and I can speak it like the best of them. So that's just another example of how you and I are on two completely different levels.
I wasn't trying to say that you and I were on the same level at all. Actually, I was only asking if you spoke German, since I didn't actually know for myself. So then your husband is actually from Germany then. Do I understand that right?
And just why would you want to know something like that? Do you think you want to try and steal my man away from me? Because I don't think he swings that way.
What? Are you serious? Of course that's not what I'm trying to say at all. I mean, your brother and I are literally married. Besides, why in the world would I try to steal someone who is A, your fiancé, and B, presumably straight?
I don't need to be asked those kinds of questions by you, you little nobody. And I will warn you now that you just should not even try this. My fiancé is way above anywhere that you'll ever be. You two live in completely different worlds, and you don't even stand a chance. So why don't you just back off right now?
I really don't think that what you think is going on. I mean, don't you think you're being rude to your brother at this point?
I'll tell you all about my fiancé if you really want to know, though. Yes, he's from Germany, Berlin to be exact. He's big into fintech and is a rising star in his company. And most importantly, he is all mine.
Okay then. Then it's all good to know. Thank you. By the way, what happened to that drummer from that band? I thought you guys were dating last year, right?
And just how in the world did you hear about that, huh? What does that have to do with you? You tell me who you heard about that from right now. I'm serious.
I heard it from you, actually. We were at your parents' house for the holiday, and you got drunk and started talking about him.
I did not. I didn't do anything like that at all, and I never ever would have talked about him. Don't you dare try and make fun of me like that. You think you'll get away with this?
I'm not trying to make fun of you or get away with anything at all. I swear, I just really didn't know if you two were dating or if I had a misunderstanding or something. Look, I know that this conversation has been kind of all over the place, but I just want to let you know that I really am happy for your marriage. I think it's a great thing, and I just want to let you know that Cam and I are really looking forward to being there for you.
Oh, you both better be looking forward to it. I am going to make you so embarrassed for even showing up, though. It is going to be hilarious.
Okay, I really am trying to look forward to this and stay positive. But you make it really difficult for me when you say things like that. Hey Cam, are you there? I kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about your sister, if that's all right. I don't know what I did, but it seems like anything I do, she always gets mad at me. I never mean to upset her about anything, but I guess I just end up saying the wrong thing and making her mad. Well, what makes you think that she's mad at you now? I mean, what is it that you did that you think made her upset like this? We were texting just now, and then she started accusing me of trying to make fun of her and acted as if I was looking down on her. But if anything, the case was the exact opposite. I mean, she was the one saying actually hurtful things about me the entire conversation. I mean, I don't really care what she has to say about me, but I wish that we could just get along and be friends instead. I take that she was still going on about thinking that you only have your GED from high school. Is that right? We've tried explaining that's not the case at all to her, but she just won't listen no matter how hard we try. I am really running out of ideas. I mean, I have no idea what we could even do at this point. I know what you mean. We really have tried to be patient with her. But it's like no matter what we do, she just won't listen to what we have to tell her. But either way, I do think it's cool that she's engaged to be married now. So that's something I'm happy about for her. Oh yeah, I think it's great too. And my mom is just over the moon about it. I think she's more excited than Irene even. Plus, it sounds like there are going to be a ton of people at the wedding. I'm really looking forward to get to see many different family members there. Yeah, I think it's great that you're going to have so many family members there and all. That's actually something I'm kind of worried about. But anyways, I was talking to Irene a bit about her fiance and all. I actually didn't know that Irene could speak any German at all, but I think it's great that she can. Wait, what? What do you mean? Irene can speak German? What are you talking about? Well, I mean, that's what she told me. She told me that she could speak German. I assumed she learned it from her fiance or maybe studied it before. I don't really know about Irene at all, but from what I've heard from Mom, her fiance just speaks English all the time when he meets her. Apparently, he's basically fluent in it. Oh, really? So they can both speak each other's languages or something? Is that it? Actually, I guess her fiance was actually born here in the United States, but ended up moving back to Germany when he was really little. But I guess he had been in the US long enough to acquire English, and then of course he learned German back in Germany. And I'm pretty sure both of his parents are German by birth as well. So I always imagined that him and Irene communicated in English when they talked. Like I said, I don't actually know about her speaking any German. Oh, I see. Well, it's just that's what Irene had said to me. She told me that she could speak German. Yes, I'm sure she said that. But I think my sister is the kind of thing to blurt out whatever she thinks will impress someone she's trying to fight with. I mean, I don't like to talk bad about my sister like this. But the fact is, this is just the behavior she engages in. Oh, well, hopefully there's a little grain of truth under everything that she is saying. But anyways, just double checked, you are still wanting to go to her wedding, right? Of course. I have so many family members there who are really looking forward to getting to meet you. Not to mention how great it will be to see my little sister getting married. Okay then, if you don't think there's anything to worry about, then I won't worry about anything either. By the way, I actually walked by the company where Irene works the other day. Oh really? What are you doing over there? Well, that's actually something that I kind of would like to talk to you about, you see?
I can't believe that you're actually showing your face around here. I thought I warned you that it would be embarrassing for you to show up here, didn't I?
Irene, I just wanted to say huge congratulations on your wedding. We're all so happy for you. I really think that this should be happy day where you focus on getting married, so let's not talk like this.
just what is there to celebrate when I have a loser like you ruining my wedding, huh?
I really don't think that anyone else here at the wedding seems to feel the same way about my being here. So please, I don't think that there's any need to put all this energy and attention on me.
No, I just know that you came here to try and ruin things for me and my fiancé. I already told Cam all about how you're trying to steal my Hans away from me. So just now that he's been warned and you are being watched, you're on thin ice.
Oh yes, Cam told me all about how you tried to warn him of that. We kind of laughed it off and said that we had no idea what you were doing. I mean, this is your fiancé, so I wouldn't steal him. But anyways, he also, like you said, doesn't swing that way.
Whatever, I just know your type. You all sleep around with each other, and you just somehow managed to trick my brother into marrying you. I know your fame.
There really isn't any game that I'm playing. Thank you very much. And I think that's really rude to say about your brother, too. In fact, you've been nothing but rude to me the entire time that I met you. I don't know what I did, but I just wish we could put this all behind us.
And why would we do any of that? I'm only being honest when I say the things that I do to you. And the truth of the matter is that the only reason why my brother would marry a loser like you is because you tricked him into doing it. I mean, you do realize that Cameron has a good position at a huge company, don't you? There's just no logical reason why he should be with you.
Irene, please. I really don't think that we need to be having this conversation at your wedding. Don't you think there are better things you could be doing today? Ways that you could be celebrating?
And just how am I supposed to be happy at my wedding or celebrate anything when I still have to deal with you? If you don't want the attention, then you shouldn't have come here in the first place.
And just what is that supposed to mean? I don't know what you want me to do about any of this.
Look, my fiancé has people on his side of the family who don't speak any English, okay? So I want you to give a speech for me, and it's going to be all in German. After all, you snuck in here trying to hit on my little German prince. So why don't you show everyone that you can at least speak it first?
Sorry, you want me to give you a speech at your wedding?
That's right, you little nobody. I want you to get up in front of all of his German relatives and give a big speech about how wonderful today is. Oh wait, what's the matter? Can you not speak German? Have you not learned a foreign language? Were you too stupid?
No, it's not that. And if you really want me to give a speech, then I'll give a speech.
You mean that you're really going to do it? Oh gosh, this is going to be so hilarious. You're actually going to try and give a speech in German?
Well, that's what I'd like to ask you one more time. Are you sure about this? Because if I give a speech, you won't like what I have to say.
Who cares what you'll have to say when you won't even be able to get it out? You don't speak any German, so why are you even pretending right now? But yeah, sure, go give a speech and knock yourself out. This is going to be so good.
All right then, Irene, I'll give you a speech, but don't say that I didn't warn you.
Hey, Liam, what the heck is the matter with you? What did you say during that speech of yours, huh? Because now my fiancé is saying that he doesn't want to get married and wants to cancel our engagement too.
Hold on a second. Why do you need to know what I was saying during my speech? I thought you said that you were already fluent in German. Isn't that right? Don't tell me that you didn't understand what I said.
That's not what we were talking about right now. All I know is that my wedding is being canceled right now because of something you said in your speech. So you tell me what you said right now. I want you to tell me exactly what you said, Liam.
I only told everyone the truth. I warned you that if you let me stand up and make my speech, that you wouldn't like it. You thought that you were going to be able to hide who you really are from everyone, and I wasn't going to let that happen.
But just, what are you trying to say? And since when do you speak German? I had no idea that you could do that. You didn't even finish high school. When did you learn how to speak in a foreign language, huh? You must have cheated somehow. I know that you did.
Irene, I am getting a bit sick and tired of you insisting on this ridiculous fantasy of yours. I will have you know that I left high school in the States to go to a nice boarding school in Bavaria. Then I went to college there as well, so if you're wondering why I speak German, it's because I've lived there for years.
Wait, what? That's gotta be some kind of joke, right? Please tell me that you're lying.
You tell me I'm lying after you just saw me stand up and give that speech then? I mean, I use German just about every day in my job. You thought that you had done something so clever and sneaky when you asked me to give my speech, didn't you? But all that happened was that I was able to say something that only you couldn't understand. I bet you felt quite foolish the whole time that I was standing there and explaining everything to everyone.
No, this isn't fair. I had no idea that you could speak German at all. You can't actually blame me for any of this.
Irene, who else is there to even blame? I know all about how Hans can apparently speak fluent English. So what I don't get is why you would like about being able to speak German. You were just trying to brag about something that you couldn't do.
You can't do this to me. You think you can just put me down like this? I never wanted any of this to happen. How could you do this to me?
I guess you still just haven't opened up your eyes to see the bigger picture then, have you? Then again, maybe it's better that you didn't understand what's going on around you. But what I said in my speech was all about your past and the kind of person that you really are. I told Hans' family the truth about you. And that's why everyone was laughing so hard. They were all laughing at you. And finally, even Hans himself decided he didn't want to marry you, by the sounds of it. But you know, if you had a husband who was already willing to call off the funeral all because of something that I said in a wedding speech, then he probably wasn't that eager to marry you to begin with.
Wait a second. How could you say something like that? You did this, don't you get it? You ruined this for me. Just tell me what you said to him.
I didn't go into too much details, but one of the things I mentioned was about how you would always come bragging to me about the men you were dating. You would always try to rub that boy in my face in high school and say things about how I would never ever get anyone who would want to date me.
Hold on a minute. Are you really telling me that that's what you told Hans's family? Why would you say something like that? I just wanted to have a normal wedding and you had to go and ruin it like this. What is the matter with you?
That's exactly the question that I want to ask you. I mean, you're the one who is acting so ridiculously that you pushed me to this point. I really have to wonder the kind of crap that you must have been putting Hans through to make him choose to leave you too. I mean, you know that he wouldn't have just left you if it wasn't something that I said. He didn't even know me and had no reason to take what I said so strongly.
So you're saying that he was already thinking about not marrying me? How dare you say that to me on my wedding day? You have got some serious nerve.
I'm not saying anything, but I'm asking you to think about it. Why would he choose to cancel the wedding like that if it wasn't the case? Besides, you should know that I happened to drive by your work the other day, and well, I know that you're still seeing that drummer.
Wait, what? What do you mean you know about the drummer? He has nothing to do with you at all.
You're right. It might not have anything to do with me, but it does have things to do with Hans. And anyways, I might have to let him know about you and your old flame, and that's probably just another reason why he chose to leave you.
How could you do this to me? It's supposed to be my big day, and you've had to go and spoil it like this. Why would you do this to me?
For the last time, I didn't do anything that you didn't already do to yourself. Do you understand? Now I'm sick and tired of putting up with you trying to put me down. But anyways, it sounds to me like you got more important things to worry about than me, right? So with that, I'll leave you. After that, I heard that the Hans officially broke off the engagement he had to Irene. Not only that, But after everything had been translated for the wedding party, even Irene's parents were sick of her behavior and told her that she was being cut off. So Irene is no longer able to live with her parents and had to find a job right away to be able to move into a tiny, crammed little apartment. It also seems like, without any money, her drummer boyfriend also lost interest in her. She tried coming to me for help once, but I blocked her on everything right away. I was not about to let myself get sucked into her ridiculous drama again. And thankfully, I haven't heard a word from her since doing that. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.